And now we want to get down to the purpose of tonight's ceremony, to celebrate what you, our good apples, do for our students. We want to recognize the time that you invest and the dedication you have for helping our students. Your efforts have never been more vital or more appreciated. Our district is facing some real challenges because of lack of in public office and the lack of funding from the state. There are some people in public office and even in our community who don't understand what it takes to run a school district, particularly ours, which is the third largest employer in the area. But we know what it takes. It takes educators who are dedicated to reaching each and every child. Sometimes these kids come from language barriers or with behavioral issues that require extra effort to reach. Sometimes they don't have the supportive home environment or access to resources that many families take for granted. It also takes a village of support personnel, custodians, food service staff, office staff, administrators, and many others. We will continue to raise our voices in Topeka and do everything possible to explain how vital it is to receive appropriate funding for public education. But as our words fall on deaf ears, we must continue to reach out to our community for help. Thank you to the business partners and the volunteers who come into our schools and provide support to our students and our staff. If you help only one child, you are making a difference. That child will have a much greater chance of staying on grade level with his peers and graduating. We want our students to leave our schools with the skills necessary to embrace the future and to be successful. Those of you being honored tonight are a great part of that success. And now I would like to introduce our Superintendent, John Allison.
Thank you, and it's a pleasure to be here tonight and an honor to serve as Superintendent of the Wichita Public Schools. We have the largest school district in Kansas, educating 11% of all the students in the state. We're the largest between Denver and the Mississippi and Dallas and the Canadian border. So that sets us apart. But it's not just our size that's impressive, it's our people. Our strength is in the people that come to work every day determined to do more than just punch a time clock. Our strength lies in the people who do their jobs to the best of their abilities and then look to see what else they can do to support our students and their coworkers. They step up when a colleague gets sick. They take extra time to talk one-on-one with the struggling student. They help with school activities and attend school events. They serve on committees. They provide feedback on issues that affect our district. They're an active and engaged partner in our district's mission. Those of you who are here tonight are such people, and we thank you for all that you do. Everything I've just said about our employees is equally as true when we think about our partners and our volunteers. We could not accomplish what we do without their support. As Ms. Arnold mentioned, we're facing some pretty tough times ahead, but we have the support of the Wichita community. In 2008, our community passed one of the largest school bond issues in our state's history during some very challenging economic times because they support and believe in what we do. Wichita business leaders and clergy members have established tutoring and mentoring programs in our schools. They've donated school supplies and funds to help serve our neediest students, and perhaps most valuable, they've donated their time. The parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, and others that volunteer in our schools are equally as important, and many other members of our community who don't have children in our district but provide support for our students. Today we honor you and we say thank you for your service to our district. Without you, what we're accomplishing for our students would be impossible. Once again, congratulations to all our Good Apple Award recipients, and it's now my pleasure to welcome Wendy Johnson, our Division Director of Marketing and Communications, as our MC this evening.
I want to tell you that district partner Good Apples were selected based on their support of our entire district. Just as we are recognizing many of our partners and volunteers tonight with Good Apples, there are communities across the country participating in similar activities to recognize their supporters as we begin to kick off Public School Volunteer Week. So perfect timing for our recognition tonight. So we are going to start our district-wide partner recognition with the Battle of the Books partners. I don't know how many of you are familiar with Battle of the Books. We have students at 33 elementary schools that compete in the competition every year, and we are pleased to have Mr. Roger Cornish here tonight to represent us. Thank you, sir. We'll recognize you right here. We are glad that you took your time out of the evening to come and join us. We have partners from KWCH-TV, KNSS Radio, KSN TV, and lest we not forget Jim Kobe from Spirit Aerosystems. Used to be on TV news regularly and can't get enough of it because he comes back to join us during Good Apple as well. So we thank you both and the entire team for your support. Our second district partner tonight is Best Value Services and Mr. Solomon Tafesi. Best Value Services provides recycling for all of our district schools and support centers. The company has partnered with Chisholm Life Skills on recycling collections and sponsored a recycling competition at all of our schools. We appreciate their efforts to help us go green, and we acknowledge our students and so many of you in buildings that have done a phenomenal job increasing recycling and cutting down on waste in our district. And lastly, we are pleased to recognize the Rotary Club of Wichita. We're honored to have Clay Bastian, president of the Rotary Club, and Rick Reeder, Patty Brown from the Rotary Club, Jim Holt, who is the dictionary chair for this great program, Mark Koch, Marcy Werney, and Kitchell Woods. These folks are awesome. Each year, the Rotary Club of Wichita members partners with schools, volunteer countless hours, and organize service projects like Reading is Fundamental. They sponsor dictionaries and award dictionaries to every single third grader in all of our Title I schools. Amounts to about 2,700 dictionaries that go home with third graders in our communities. They partner with Junior Achievement. They sponsor Career Day. These folks have had an impact on students in our community for decades, and we are blessed to have them. We're blessed to have you all, and we want to thank you all for coming tonight. While our district at-large Good Apples are coming forward, I also want to invite board member Cheryl Logan to center stage to join us. In case you don't know how board districts are organized in our community, we have 6 geographic districts represented by the numbers that you will hear us call out. We also have an at-large district, and Ms. Logan represents schools from across our district. It's a small but mighty group, and we are thrilled that they're here. We are going to start our recognition with Chisholm Life Skills, and our honorees from Chisholm Life are not here, so we will begin with the Learning Centers of Wichita. And we are pleased to recognize Bach Hang, who is an attorney with Joseph Hollander and Kraft here in Wichita, and Rob Howes. Mr. Bach speaks regularly to students at the Adult Learning Centers, explaining complexities of the Constitution, sharing legal information, talking about being a refugee, and learn how an education is so valuable. The Learning Centers appreciate his time, and we appreciate the support of his firm. Also pleased to honor Mr. Rob Howes. Mr. Howes started volunteering in the Learning Centers after being a guest speaker. He tutors students in math and science on Wednesday morning. He's a true supporter of adult education. He wants students to graduate, and he supports their pursuit of their dreams. Thank you, Rob, for your support. And last but not least, from our at-large Good Apples is my friend Barbara Crawford. Barbara is representing Metro Meridian Alternative High School. She has been a long-term sub for us at Metro Meridian. When Metro's bookkeeper and office manager became ill and subsequently passed away, Barb came in at a moment's notice and helped them make it through a very difficult time in their school community. It's been a pleasure for the staff and students to work with Barb, and her dedication to them has been amazing. She told me earlier what was going to be a 4-day assignment turned into a 4+ month assignment. And we appreciate her. We appreciate all of our at-large Good Apples. We're going to start our recognition of District 1 Good Apples with Adams Elementary School and Miss Christy Barnaby. Christy is a 4th grade teacher at Adams, my alma mater, and the site technology specialist. She works tirelessly during the day and then spends many hours before and after school and on the weekends keeping up with her school's technology, which is no small task. Between enrollment, state assessments, district system problems, and more, she is a wonder, and her school is so grateful to have her. Next from Adams, we're pleased to celebrate Randy Burks, economics teacher. Randy leads the economic focus at Adams Elementary School. I bet a lot of you did not know we had an economics focus at an elementary school. It's a fabulous program, allows her to provide economic lessons to pre-K through 5th grade students, working closely with the Junior League and the Federal Reserve. They put together a fabulous career day. They organize Money Smart Week that's held this month, and she is the driver behind this program. It's fantastic. You should stop by and see it if you have the chance. And lastly, from Adams Elementary School, we're pleased to celebrate Heather Crump, 3rd grade teacher and site technology specialist. Not unlike Christy, Heather gives up a great deal of her free time for all things technology. She steps in quietly behind the scenes to help resolve technology problems for students and staff, often on weekends and well into the night. From the Alvin Morris Administrative Center, my colleague on the 5th floor, Mr. Eldon Klumsky, teaching specialist in career and tech ed. With 38 years of service to our district as a teacher, coach, and central office administrator. We're sad that he's retiring this year, but absolutely thrilled for him. Eldon has always remained focused on our students, providing the very, very best for all of them. He has provided thoughtful leadership for career and technical education and has left a mark on generations of Wichita students. Also from the Alvin Morris Administrative Center is Amy Hampton, District Support Nurse. Amy's support of 12 brand new nurses has been critical in helping them adjust not only to our district and school cultures, but also to the expectations and responsibilities of providing care to students. She has trained new sub-nurses and is always on call to answer the unique situations that come up. And I can assure you that there's something new almost every day. Also from the Alvin Morris Administrative Center is Rebecca Werner, who coordinates speech and hearing services for our district. Becky oversees 90 speech-language pathologists and is a special ed coordinator for 6 schools in our district. As we have become more linguistically and culturally diverse, she has been highly supportive and involved in creating opportunities to grow and best serve students with diverse backgrounds. We appreciate her great work. From Brooks Center for STEM and the Arts Middle Magnet School, we have Miss Tanya Looney, paraprofessional. Tanya works hard to build positive relationships with her students and to ensure that they're successful. In addition to her time in the classroom, she volunteers her time after school to work with girls in creating a spirit squad. She goes above and beyond what is required and has an impact at Brooks Middle School. From their next door neighbors, Buckner Performing Arts and Science Magnet Elementary School, is Miss Carla Denzine, food service aide. Carla has proven to be an efficient and organized addition to Buckner's kitchen. She has made changes that allow the meal services to run more smoothly and be easier for students to maneuver. Any of you who've been in an elementary school during lunch period knows that those things are very important. She helps to make meals fun, accurate, and a welcoming environment for students. Also from Buckner is the 5th grade team of Dawn Elise Riebel, Alicia Smith, and Carla Venable. These ladies are 5th grade teachers at Buckner, and they call themselves the Rockin' Pirates. They take realistic fiction and nonfiction to a whole different level by donning costumes to portray a variety of characters, like Ms. Fizzle to teach rocketry, or Paul Revere to warn that the British were coming. Their ability to plan and collaborate is the epitome of true teamwork, and I know they make a huge impact on the students at Buckner. From my alma mater, East High School, we're pleased to welcome and thank the library clerks at East, Wendy Aaron and Cindy Pulliam. The library at East High is a hub of activity. Students are there during the day, they study, they socialize, they have a coffee shop. The displays in the library provoke discussions and emphasize valuable learning themes along with life lessons. These two ladies are the source for all the things that are wonderful that occur in the library at East High. Also from East High, we're pleased to celebrate Erin Leshin, science teacher. Erin has the ability to teach science to almost any student. He uses a variety of effective teaching strategies and develops positive relationships with students, always willing to volunteer, truly wanting to make a difference and be a great teacher. At Gammon Elementary School, we're pleased to honor Deandra Bryant Hendershot, pre-K paraprofessional. Deandra is an asset to Gammon on a daily basis. She has exemplified leadership as the head of the beautification team. She's calm and patient with all of her students, is friendly and kind to the staff, and her attitude and sense of humor are contagious. Also from Gammon, we're pleased to celebrate Susie Sjogren, 3rd grade teacher. Susie has been a great asset for Gammon's 3rd grade team. She does an excellent job collaborating and planning with teammates, brings a smile and perspective to their conversation. Sometimes we all need both of those things. Colleagues appreciate working with her and feel that the 3rd grade team is stronger because of Susie's efforts. From Gordon Parks Academy, we are pleased to honor Heather Scroggin, 1st grade teacher. Heather is phenomenal, enthusiastic, creative, and determined. She's also committed to the success of her students as well as the entire student body at Gordon Parks Academy. She volunteers at each of their evening events and always pitches in wherever hearts and hands are needed. Gordon Parks also honors their neighbors at the Boys and Girls Club, and tonight we have Justin White, who is the Chief Professional Officer at the Boys and Girls Club with us. Boys and Girls Club has been a great supporter of Gordon Parks Academy. They allowed this school to expand its playground to their Boys and Girls Club ground for recess to help eliminate space issues. They continually look for ways to support Gordon Parks and ways that the school can also help them. It's a true partnership that looks out for what is best in our community, which is our kids. From Jackson Elementary School, we are pleased to honor Venus Girona. Venus wears many hats at Jackson: PTSO president, recess monitor, and LRE aide. She takes her responsibility to Jackson and its students very seriously. Her beautiful smile and genuine concern for all kids is contagious, and her dedication to the school is invaluable. Also from Jackson, we're pleased to honor Sheena Jackson, 3rd grade teacher. Sheena is our second Good Apple retiree of the evening. planning to retire at the end of this year after 24 years with our district. It's deserving of your applause. In her classroom, she has mastered the art of being firm but fair, having rules but maintaining relationships, offering love, acceptance, and grace to her students. She lives by, it's all about the kids, and the Jackson community will miss you. Also at Jackson, Miss Jessica James, interrelated teacher. Jessica is dedicated to helping students. Differentiating and meeting their individual needs is her focus. She incorporates different practices to encourage students to try their best. She is in her second year of teaching and constantly looks for ways to grow. We are so glad that she has chosen the Wichita Public Schools. Next, we are honored to recognize the Louverture Career Explorations and Technology Magnet Elementary School. That is a mouthful. This is the Louverture Grant Team: Stephanie Dozier, Krista May, Jennifer Nicholson, and Janelle Rowland. This team has brought joy to the students, staff, and community at Louverture. They support teachers and provide meaningful professional development and feedback. They consistently provide opportunities for the staff to collaborate and innovate, and I will tell you that they are excellent in the Twitterverse in sharing the great things that are going on in their classroom. So if you're ever looking for best practices and great ideas to follow on Twitter, look these ladies from Louverture up. We're also honored to celebrate Pamela Ediger. Pam, who is a retired kindergarten teacher, is working as a long-term special education sub. She's conscientious and dedicated when working with students. She's diligent in making sure that IEP goals are being appropriately addressed, and she's willing to give up her planning time to help students reach success. Next, from the School Service Center, we have my friends in the transportation team, Fabian Armendares, Pam Paulson, and Mickey Sibley. These are the folks that schedule 16,000 plus students to be on buses every day, that plan more than 500 routes, and that take care of all of our children as they're on buses in our district. A huge job. The Wichita Association of Elementary School Principals and its executive board nominated the transportation team in appreciation for getting students to school on time and for the excellent customer service that they provide each and every day. From Spate Science and Communications Magnet Elementary School, we celebrate Michael Campbell. Michael has been a long-term sub at Spate since October. He's worked tirelessly to reach students, collaborate with teachers, and has embraced their school culture. He goes above and beyond and is a great asset to the Spate community. Also from Spate, we celebrate Monisha Landrum, paraeducator. Monisha has worked at Spate for 9 years. She always goes above and beyond in her job, having started the Mystery Motivator at her school to help increase staff morale. She's a positive role model, spending time mentoring students outside of the school day, and we all know that mentors make the world's difference for our kids. And our last district honoree from Spate Science Magnet Elementary School is Abby Sandy, MTSS facilitator. Abby brings so much knowledge to Spate as a first-year teacher. She supports staff in many ways and is a model for quality instruction, professionalism, and strong character. Her enthusiasm and expertise shine at Spate as she works with students, staff, and parents. District 1 honorees, we salute you all. Thank you. We begin our District 2 recognition tonight with the Krista McAuliffe Theater Team, one of our fine arts honorees. Phil Creaser-Taylor, Amber Creaser-Taylor, Don Gray, and Regina Kleinjeski-Schmidt. These talented individuals joined their directing, singing, dancing, costume, and set design talents to lead 90 K-8 students in the school's winter theater production of The Frosty Follies. Thanks to their countless hours of dedication, this was an awesome experience for Krista McAuliffe kids. From Coleman Middle School, we are pleased to honor Beatrice Dominguez, Registrar. Beatrice's dedication to the school, students, and families at Coleman is one of her most valuable assets. She regularly makes personal connections with students and parents, and being bilingual, is able to link families to the school and help them feel understood and important when they come in and have language needs. From College Hill Elementary School, we're pleased to celebrate Jan Mullenix. Jan is in her 3rd year of volunteering at College Hill. She has 2 grandkids that attend the school and loves to work in classrooms. She's dedicated and loves all of the students, and they call her Grandma Jan. They would like to clone you, Jan, if they could figure out a way. So we appreciate everything you do for College Hill kids. Also from College Hill, we're pleased to honor Heather Poland, kindergarten teacher. Heather is a wonderful teacher. Her classroom is organized and students have their procedures down like 5th graders. There's much learning and much fun every day. She's also planner extraordinaire of the annual Dr. Seuss Family Night. College Hill is lucky to have Heather at their school and appreciates greatly everything she does for students. From Minnehaha Core Knowledge Magnet Elementary School, we have Vicki Osman, front office clerk. Judging from her smile, you can see why the school suggests she is a ray of sunshine every day at Minnehaha. She creates a welcoming atmosphere for all Minnehaha patrons. She's spent years greeting students each morning and helping them at lunch. Our 3rd retiree, she is leaving us this year, and her colleagues will miss her warm smile, but we wish her well in her retirement. Also from Minnehaha, we're pleased to honor Jamie Cole, assistant principal. Jamie is a wonderful leader and role model for students and staff. She builds relationships with them all, leading by example. Her approach to her job is all in. Her positive nature and personal drive to do her best for students and staff is unsurpassed, and the Minnehaha community values her a great deal. Minnehaha is also pleased to recognize Chris Montero. Chris serves as a reading intervention teacher working with all grade levels in the building. She also has spent time on the family engagement team, serving families in the Minnehaha community as well. Minnehaha will miss Chris as she pursues her new career, the best of them all, as a grandma. It looks like our Price Harris honorees were not able to join us tonight, so we are pleased to skip to Robinson Middle School and honor another fine arts honoree, the Robinson Middle School Music Department. We have Laura Hutchins, Becky Sessions, and Miss Patty Sweet. Those of you that follow fine arts in our district knows that Robinson has a rich history of excellence in the arts. This doesn't happen by accident. Thanks to the staunch dedication and unparalleled support of these ladies, music enriches the lives of an unprecedented number of young musicians every day. It wasn't too many years ago that I sat on the stage at Robinson and played my clarinet. From Seltzer Elementary School, we're pleased to honor Abby Hampton, 5th grade teacher at Seltzer. Abby is in her 2nd year of teaching, but is wise beyond her years, according to Miss Brown, her principal. She brings life to her classroom, encouraging her students to take ownership of their learning. Abby is to Seltzer as peanut butter is to jelly. She has been a phenomenal addition to the Seltzer staff, and we're so pleased that she chose the Wichita Public Schools. Also from Seltzer, we honor Javin McEwen, 1st grade teacher. Javin is a dynamic teacher with a large presence and a warm heart. He is Seltzer's Hulk and their gentle giant. Students rave about Mr. McEwen. Seltzer also celebrates Miss Katie Push Barnes, kindergarten teacher. Katie is an outstanding teacher in our district. She puts her students and their needs first. Students are focused and engaged in her classroom as she greets them with a warm smile and a positive approach. Seltzer is grateful to have Katie molding their kindergartners. We are so fortunate to have all of our District 2 honorees here tonight, and we say thank you to you all. We begin our District 3 celebration tonight with our friends from Anderson Elementary, Miss Alice Morris, first grade teacher. Alice has amazing classroom management and engaging lessons at Anderson. Her commitment to students is evident in the late nights and weekends she spends analyzing data and using it to guide her instruction while also teaching social skills. Her dedication extends beyond her classroom as a positive team leader. From Caldwell, we are pleased to recognize Marcia Burns, school nurse. Marcia is dedicated to the health and wellness of the students and families at Caldwell. She has arranged for outside health agencies to come into the school to educate families on healthy habits and to give them resources to improve their health and their quality of life. Marcia, we're grateful for what you do. Also from Caldwell, we're pleased to honor Lorena Garcia. Lorena has been a tremendous help to the office staff by volunteering her time freely to help ease their workload. She sorts and delivers mail, makes copies, and makes deliveries to teachers' classrooms. She does all of this with a warm and welcoming smile. Also from Caldwell, we're pleased to celebrate Barry Larson. Mr. Larson has dedicated his time and resources to the students and staff at Caldwell. He volunteers at PTO nights, attends PTO and site council meetings, and works to find community partners to assist the school. He is a valuable asset to the students, staff, and families at Caldwell. From Clark Elementary, we are pleased to honor the third grade team of Patrice Beasley, Raven Bell, and Jenny Fallon. These ladies do an outstanding job planning and collaborating for their students at Clark. They are committed to excellence in academics as well as behavior. Their students describe them as helpful, funny, creative, smart, playful, and downright awesome. Also from Clark, we honor Denise Hunter Mitchell. Denise does it all. She goes above and beyond as a school social worker to support students, families, and staff members. She's a team player and can be found wearing many different hats on any given day. Her fun spirit and contagious laughter really make difficult days more bearable. From Curtis Middle School, we are pleased to honor Rosa Diaz, paraprofessional. When Rosa is at work, her service to the students comes before all else. She makes it a point to do her best to connect to the students as she serves the regular education classroom, and she provides extra accommodations not listed in student IEPs. She truly goes above and beyond to support the students at Curtis. Also from Curtis, we celebrate Rosemarie Donahoe. Rosie is a true asset to Curtis students and teachers. As their school librarian, she teaches the kids about internet safety and always has suggestions for the just right book for Curtis students. She will create lessons to support and complement classroom units in the library, and they have done a fabulous job with their million-word campaign, encouraging young readers at Curtis, and we celebrate her and her colleagues for all they do. Also from Curtis, we honor Shelley Nellums, AP Secretary. Shelley does a great job for students and administrative staff. The assistant principals depend on her to be their eyes and ears in the South Office, and oftentimes she's the office mom. She's dependable, she's a hard worker, and she's willing to volunteer wherever she's needed. From Gardner Elementary, we are pleased to celebrate Kathy Buffington, art teacher. As the art teacher, Kathy always encourages students to take risks and be that artist. She utilizes her knowledge and people she knows to help her obtain and practice her goals for students and to help art come alive for each young person at Gardner Elementary. Also helping art come alive in a completely different way, you may remember our friends from the United Way Women's Leadership Council that we honored last fall at Harry Street. We honor them today for their third grade reading initiative at Gardner Elementary. There are 25 women who come out every week and read to Gardner third grade students. We have Ann Collins Dewfield, Tammy Goss, Diane Eisman, Teresa Nixon, Penny Olson, and Debbie Woods Burton here tonight. Words cannot express the phenomenal commitment these ladies have made to the students at Gardner. Oh, forgive me. We're not done with our wonderful third grade reading team, because we're going to honor Virginia Evans and Rachel Ryman from First Wesleyan Church. And as part of the Pando Initiative, Miss Barb Chamberlain, who I do not see here tonight. So forgive me for not celebrating these ladies' initiative. These folks are all part of the group through the United Way Women's Leadership Council. There's been a diligent effort to focus on third grade students in our community, and they started with Gardner. Their effort, their targeted effort with third grade students to build skills has made a marked difference on student achievement at Gardner, and we are so grateful for their support. Also from Gardner, we are pleased to celebrate Raina Morrison, fifth grade teacher. Raina loves teaching and genuinely cares for the well-being of each and every one of her students. She's a natural educator with a passion for children and a commitment to helping them in more than just academics. From Griffith Elementary School, we are honoring Miss Abby Nelson, paraprofessional at Griffith. Abby is now a valuable staff member, but prior to working for the district, she was an awesome parent and volunteer. She's very involved with the PTO at Griffith and is always giving positive ideas to make the school an even more amazing place than it already is. From Harry Street Elementary, we're pleased to honor the WUBC basketball coaching staff of Austin Baumgartner, Jared Garver, and Molly Rada. The team of dedicated volunteers here has volunteered their personal time after school and on weekends to coach basketball for Harry Street students. They provide snacks and drinks, and they also provide rides to the game for students who may need that support. They established a positive relationship with families and players, and they have instilled pride in their school and their students. From Jardine STEM and Career Exploration Magnet Middle Academy, we are pleased to honor the special education paras at Jardine, including Kathy Farha, Sean Johnson, Alicia Malgett, and Amanda Kaler. They work effortlessly with some of the most challenging students at Jardine. They provide both academic and emotional support, all the while meeting the individual needs of students. It's a job they do with patience and flexibility to provide success for each student on a daily basis. Also from Jardine, we're pleased to honor Amelia Flores. Amelia is a student and member of the Chapel Hill United Methodist Church. She has contributed to Jardine in a big way. You all may not remember, but you read about this young lady in the newspaper. Through her association with Souls for Souls, she collected and handed out over 300 pairs of Adidas shoes to students at Jardine on February 19th of this year. She got shoes, she got support in the Twitterverse. She was and is a rock star, and we are so honored to have her here and to have her supporting Jardine. From Meade Middle School, we are pleased to honor Candida Wise. Candida accepted a difficult long-term substitute position at Meade this year. She's worked hard developing lessons, structure, and organization in the vocal music program, another one of those fine arts teachers. She's devoted herself to working with students outside the school day. And Meade Middle School thanks you for your dedication to students. From Southeast High School, we have Miss Kinsey Colclasher, business teacher. Kinsey and her DECA and marketing students were in charge of creating and facilitating the first annual Southeast 5K that occurred earlier this spring. Kinsey and her students put in hundreds of hours outside the school day to secure sponsorships and ensure a fun, race day, and experience for everyone that was part of the Southeast community. Also from Southeast, we're pleased to celebrate Amanda Martinez, payroll clerk. Amanda is always willing to help, even if it isn't technically her job. She smiles and is professional at all times and has the willingness to do what it takes to achieve success. And finally, from Southeast High School, we have Miss Valerie Phillips, assistant principal. Valerie has been instrumental in so many successes at Southeast. Colleagues feel as though they can come to her for just about anything school-related, and if she doesn't know the answer, she will find it. Thank you, Val, for helping the Southeast staff acclimate to their new building, and I think it's safe to say your hard work is not over in that regard, but we look forward to celebrating with you and all of District 3 as we move into New Southeast this fall and continue to do great things for our kids. Thank you very much. From Allison Traditional Middle Magnet, we're pleased to start our District 4 recognition with Janice Eden. Janice teaches 7th and 8th grade language arts, is the breakfast and lunchroom monitor, and the school's National Academic League coach. Allison's NAL team has only one loss in the last 3 years of City League competition. That's amazing. She always challenges her students to do their very best, and the Allison community appreciates you, Janice, for your work. From Enders Open Magnet Elementary School, we are pleased to celebrate volunteers, Melissa Hawken and Sherry Manchester, and this is Sherry with us tonight. Melissa and Sherry are amazing volunteers at Enders. They have volunteered all year to work in the breakfast program. Each morning they connect with students and start their day off with a smile, and what a positive difference they make to begin each day. Also from Enders, we're pleased to celebrate Mike Melton from Price Optical. Mike has been a partner with Enders for the last 2 years. He has repaired the glasses of many students for little or no cost. Without their glasses, Enders students would not be able to continue to learn. Mike is always willing to help and makes a true difference in the lives of Enders students. From Franklin Elementary School, we are excited to honor the pre-K team of Deetra Lauterbaugh, Elvia Valdivinos. Deetra and Elvia have worked together for 15 years, serving around 600 students during that time at Franklin. They have touched so many lives between students, parents, and staff, and they are indeed the dynamic pre-K duo. From Hamilton Middle School, we're pleased to honor Sarah Hansen, who is a teacher at Hamilton. The mission of Sarah Hansen's Operation Beautiful, I love that, is to promote positive self-talk and improve the emotional well-being of the Hamilton student body. She developed an after-school club where young ladies write positive notes and post them on the restroom mirrors for their peers to see the next day. I think that's very cool. Also from Hamilton, we're pleased to celebrate Colton Kester, paraeducator. Colton has been a fantastic addition to the Hamilton staff. He provides excellent support both in and out of the classroom. He's one of the very best classroom paras and is also a key contributor to the after-school tutoring and rec program, and Hamilton is fortunate to have him. Also from Hamilton is Stacy Larson, social worker. Stacy has created a very impressive mentor program for Hamilton students, matching at-risk students with building mentors. Stacy organizes mentor days where mentors get to know their mentees, look at their data, and set goals for improvement. From South High School, we celebrate Bo Birmingham, building engineer. This gentleman has no small task. Bo does an excellent job getting the building at South High in top operating condition. He goes above and beyond to help anyone that needs the help. He takes pride in his work and in South High. Thank you, Bo, for making a positive difference for everyone at South High School. From Truesdale Middle School, we are pleased to celebrate Ben Reed, teacher. Ben goes beyond his day-to-day demands to help foster an exceptional education environment for Truesdale students. He uses a combination of leadership skills, interest in colleagues and students, respect for learning, and a vision of Truesdale Middle School to inspire success for all students. From West High School, we have our friend Michael Capps. Michael is a tireless supporter of his son, of West High students, and of the entire West High community. He was instrumental in re-energizing the West High Booster Club and the school's site council. He donated countless hours and resources to West High and continues to make a difference for all of our West High students. From White Elementary School, we're pleased to honor Courtney Debenham. Courtney has a contagious and positive attitude. She's filled many roles in her school this year, including serving as pre-K teacher, administrative intern, transportation committee member, school committee lead, and student engagement committee member. She is an invaluable member of the White team and clearly cares a great deal about their students. Also from White Elementary, we celebrate Charisse Giese, pre-K paraprofessional. Charisse is a real partner in the classrooms at White. She comes early, she stays late. She volunteers to do tasks within the school to help motivate students. She loves all students and is able to be firm and kind all at the same time. She brings new and fresh ideas to the classroom and makes a difference for White's students. From Woodman Elementary, we are pleased to honor Aubrey Foose, fourth grade teacher. Aubrey is an amazing teacher, and it's hard for her Woodman colleagues to believe she is only in her second year of teaching. Her classroom is a safe and nurturing place for her students, expecting them to give nothing but their best every day. She's right alongside them, supports them all the way, and the Woodman community greatly appreciates what she does for their students. And last but not least, our final District 4 honoree is Rebecca Knight, first grade teacher. Becky has spent her entire teaching career serving Woodman Elementary students. She's a phenomenal teacher and is beloved by students and staff. She is also the yearbook editor, spending countless hours each year creating memories and preserving those memories for students and staff. We thank Becky and all of our District 4 honorees tonight. We're pleased to start our District 5 recognition at Benton Elementary School and Susan Adams, School Secretary. Susan provides exceptional customer service to staff, students, and guests at Benton, going out of her way to help teachers by making copies, cutting, organizing, or doing anything that they ask. She is truly appreciated by the Benton community. Also from Benton, we honor Janelle Edwards. Janelle is the remarkable speech pathologist at Benton. She does whatever it takes to ensure students are provided the support they need to become better communicators. In and out of the classroom, she engages with students and ensures that staff are well informed. She is invaluable to the Benton community. From Dodge Literacy Magnet Elementary School, we honor the Dodge Child Study Team of Stephanie Beeson Underhill, Marcia Kennedy Cordes, Cindy Green, Amanda London, Rondalyn Mock, and Tiffany Springob. This team at Dodge works diligently to support the needs of children and teachers. They each express the highest caliber of content knowledge in their fields, as well as stellar professionalism. Thank you so much for all you do to improve the lives of Dodge students. Also from Dodge, we honor Stacy Riley, first grade teacher and the school STS, or Site Technology Specialist. She spends many hours before and after school helping staff with their technology needs concerning tools and professional development. She leads professional development once a month. She leads before and after school training for teachers, and she spends a lot of time discovering applications that will help students and teachers be more successful. From Hadley Middle School, we are pleased to honor the attendance team of Will Davis, Lindsay Stewart, and Gina Fairbank. Will, Lindsay, and Gina are dedicated to make sure that Hadley Blue Devils attend all day, every day. Missing shots is no excuse. These 3 staff arranged immunization clinics during enrollment, as well as just in time prior to immunization exclusion day. All students are present at Hadley with updated shots, and this team is to thank for that. From Kinsler Elementary School, we're pleased to honor Alicia Robinson, paraprofessional. Alicia does a tremendous job at Kinsler, working with students and teachers to provide meaningful instruction in the computer lab, and instruction that aligns with classroom instruction. She approaches every task with a positive attitude and always puts students' needs first. Also from Kinsler, we're pleased to honor Pam Smith. As the MTSS facilitator and coach, Pam is a great asset to Kinsler and to our district. She demonstrates continuous professional growth by taking ESOL classes in the evenings, and she's always aware of current educational research. She does an excellent job providing teachers with meaningful staff development. From Lawrence Elementary School, we celebrate Diana Kutch, reading specialist. Diana has dedicated 39 years in education to teaching children to read. She never slows down and works relentlessly to make her students better readers and is always going above and beyond for her colleagues. Lawrence Elementary is fortunate to have someone with such an amazing amount of literacy knowledge. From Mayberry, Lawrence's neighbors, we celebrate Jane Enos, bookkeeper. Jane has one of the fullest plates at Mayberry Middle Magnet School, and yet goes about her business with a warm smile and positive attitude every day. Her door is always open for questions or requests, and she's always willing to jump in and help when needed at Mayberry. We're pleased to move to McCollum Elementary School, and one of my favorite school nurses ever, Miss Paula Shifley. Paula is a very dedicated and hardworking school nurse that took care of my son when he was in elementary school. She is always positive and cheerful and puts students first. She has built a great relationship with parents so they know their child will be well taken care of during the day while at school. Thank you, Nurse Paula, for all you do for McCollum kids and for kids across our district. From Northwest High School, we celebrate Ann Burgett. Ann works tirelessly for the Northwest community as an avid teacher, the senior class sponsor, and is an innovative language arts educator. She's constantly thinking of more progressive ways to engage, celebrate, and develop each of her students as a whole person. Also from Northwest, we celebrate Krista Bushel, Senior Class Project Graduation Chair. Krista has led the charge in the extensive fundraising and coordination for Northwest's Class of 16 Project Graduation. This event celebrates the senior class, sending nearly everyone off with a prize for the next chapter of their lives. Krista is always smiling despite the hard work and hours. Her task is no small one, and the students and staff at Northwest greatly appreciate her efforts. Also from Northwest is Krista Rickey, Pupil Services Clerk. Krista represents outstanding customer service in the school's busiest office. She ensures record accuracy, has helped improve the system for holding students accountable, holds them to high expectations, and is always positive and willing to help out at Northwest. From OK Elementary School, we are honored to celebrate Miss Nina Kent, music teacher. Another one of our fabulous fine arts instructors, Naya's commitment to providing sound music education for her students at OK is culminated in the yearly grade level music programs. Her heart is to provide students with extracurricular musical experiences, whether through in-school opportunities or community ones. From Peterson Elementary, we honor Miss Lou Ann Klein, substitute teacher. Luann only thought she was retiring 6 years ago. She seems to be at the school almost every day as a substitute. She can be counted on to keep students engaged in learning at any grade or in any subject, and to be a calm and stabilizing presence. Luann, your friends at Peterson, thank you for sticking with them. Also from Peterson, the school is pleased to honor the Junior Thunder hockey team, including, gentlemen, I tried really hard to work on the pronunciations of your name, Peter Shishimonik, Oscar Goldstrom, Oyo Mishavik, and Eric Spath. These hockey players are regular fixtures at Peterson, with at least one player at school almost every day. That's phenomenal. They read with students, play reading and math games, help teachers, serve as recess buddies, and always act as excellent role models. Thank you, gentlemen, for all you do. From Wilbur Middle School, we celebrate our partners at Pathway Church, represented by Miss Tiffany Blasky, Community Outreach Coordinator. Pathway Church has partnered with Wilbur this year to support student achievement and family engagement. Their support has been far more than expected, ranging from providing meals, coffee at the curb, and financially supporting teacher and student initiatives. Pathway is an amazing partner, not only at Wilbur, but across our district, and we appreciate them greatly. And finally, from District 5, we celebrate Miss Kim Dellinger, 6th grade social studies teacher at Wilbur. Kim is always willing to go the extra mile for her students. Not only does she do a fantastic job teaching, she also runs the after-school program and volunteers her time in assisting with all of the concerts by running the sound and lights. Her kindness makes Wilbur a better place. All of our District 5 honorees make their school communities better places, and we couldn't thank you more for everything you do for our kids. We're going to begin our District 6 recognition at Chisholm Trail Elementary School with Miss Rhiannon Bishop, 1st grade teacher. Rhiannon is dedicated and always helping others when they are in need at Chisholm Trail. She goes above and beyond as a mentor, teammate, school leader, outstanding teacher, and friend. Her students are lucky to have her as a teacher, and they say, congratulations to you. Also from Chisholm Trail is Jackie Flood, interrelated paraeducator. Jackie brings a light to her school through her positivity, friendliness, and kindness to students and staff alike. There's always a smile and a kind word for everyone at Chisholm Trail. Jackie makes a huge investment in the lives of her students every day, and Chisholm Trail is honored to have her as part of their team. And lastly, from Chisholm Trail, we celebrate the Robotics Club coaches of Wai Kwan Ha, Kyber Dan and Chris Inskeep, and Tracy and Joe Shropshire. After many bumps in getting the Robotics Club started last year, this group has persevered to not only lead 2 successful teams, but prepared them to win 4 trophies at the WSU Mindstorms Challenge, which is no easy task. These coaches have invested many hours to make robotics successful at Chisholm Trail Elementary. From Cloud Elementary, we celebrate Lisa Fanning, 4th grade teacher. Lisa's dedication to the students and staff at Cloud is amazing. She spends countless hours lesson planning, meeting with various staff members, and communicating with her parents to make sure that students receive the best instruction possible. Her love for students and joy of teaching is contagious. Also from Cloud, we celebrate Frank Rodriguez, Library Media Specialist. Frank has served the district for more than 20 years. 6 of those have been at Cloud. From overseeing book fairs to coordinating RIF to scheduling visits from the evergreen librarian, Frank does it all, and Cloud is lucky to have him. From Heights High School, we honor Seth Arpin, technology education teacher. I said Seth. I know him. His name is Scott. Forgive me, Scott. Goodness. Scott Scott is a tremendous teacher who reaches out to students from all walks of life and pushes them to excel. In addition to his work with students, Scott is always available to provide support and assistance to others using his expertise in woodworking and construction. His students do phenomenal work. What a great learning experience they have in his classrooms. Also from Heights, we honor Kim Baldwin, school psychologist. Kim saw the important need to educate students in the area of suicide prevention. As such, the Yellow Ribbon campaign was introduced to Heights, providing students with the tools needed to work through difficult times in their lives. Kim has made a difference for students at Heights High School. From Horace Mann Dual Language Magnet, we are pleased to celebrate the breakfast and lunch team. The team collectively is represented tonight by Stanley Woolley, head custodian at Horace Mann. Horace Mann's food service staff, fast lane clerk, and custodian make up the school's breakfast and lunch team. This team does a fantastic job serving breakfast and lunch to 605 students every day in a friendly, efficient, positive, clean environment. This team is appreciated very much for their hard work by the Horace Mann community. We have a few people not with us tonight, so we're going to skip ahead to Irving Elementary School and honor Miss Luana Peck. Luana's love for reading did not stop when she retired from the district. She now volunteers at Irving, helping students become better reading and love the idea of reading books. She helped 66 Irving students prepare themselves for Battle of the Books, which you heard us celebrate earlier. Thank you, Luana, from all of the students at Irving Elementary School. Also from Irving, we celebrate the Irving preschool team. Morgan Fowler, Camille Greenless, and Norma Ramos. This team has worked hard this school year to meet the many needs of students in their classrooms. When walking by the pre-K room, you may hear the song Go Bananas, or the giggles of the children as they hear their favorite story one more time. This team rocks as they work together to benefit Irving pre-K students. From Isley Traditional Magnet Elementary, one of my favorite people, Miss Andrea Heck. Andrea is a wonderful second grade teacher. She assists in running the latchkey, is the second grade team leader, is the Girls on the Run coach, and just ran 13.1 miles yesterday, and is a mentor for new teachers. She is an advocate for inclusion in the classroom and for all students in general. Students are her passion, and she is an amazing role model for students at Isley Traditional Magnet Elementary. Also at Isley is the nurse support team, Ms. Tammy Hager and Michelle Phillips. Michelle and Tammy were invaluable to sub-nurses that filled in for the school nurse during the first 3 quarters of the school year. They helped support the nurse's office to help keep Isley students safe, healthy, and well cared for during their nurse's absence. Both went above and beyond in every way to make sure Isley students were taken care of. From McLean Science and Technology Magnet Elementary School, we honor Jordan Courtney, 4th grade teacher. Jordan is always willing to help and is very supportive of McLean. She's often the first there and the last to leave at school events. She is the head coach for the robotics team and volunteers her time in teaching the coding club, coding for elementary students. That's very cool. She goes above and beyond in the work she does to support McLean students. Thank you, Jordan. Also for McLean is the second grade team of Courtney Reeves and Melissa Wygant. This team has worked hard and is dedicated to students at McLean. Even facing challenges, they've handled them with dignity, respect, and in a timely manner. They always help other staff and work for the primary hall to plan fun activities for McLean students. From North High School, we honor Brooke Johnson. Brooke is an outstanding teacher in the Redskin community. She's always up and working with students. She's very friendly, and she's always smiling. Brooke has driven herself and her students to success at North High School. From Northeast Magnet High School, we honor Alan Schmidt, science teacher. Alan has dedicated almost 25 years to the students at Northeast Magnet, and he's one of those honorees that we will have the opportunity to say goodbye to at the end of this school year. He is an outstanding teacher, and a great deal of success of the Northeast Magnet Science Program is directly related to this man's efforts. He will be missed. Hopefully, Mr. Schmidt, you will be one of those that doesn't go very far after your retirement, and the entire Northeast Magnet community thanks you. Also at Northeast, we honor Miss Belinda Whitten, PE teacher. Belinda works hard to provide great opportunities for students at Northeast, but one of the most impressive things she does happens during her swim unit, during which she gives up several Saturday mornings to work with kids. As a result, countless non-swimmers become swimmers thanks to Belinda's efforts, impacting students for life, giving them life-saving skills. Belinda, we thank you for all you do for Northeast kids. From Ortiz Elementary School, we celebrate Chelsea Johnson, second and third grade ESOL teacher. Chelsea influences the entire school culture at Ortiz. Her positive approach to all situations helps others realize that the power of hard work, creativity, and dedication, interwoven with optimism, can impact student behavior and celebrate success. She is magical as she interacts with Ortiz's students. Also at Ortiz, we honor Bridget Lujano, fourth grade teacher. Bridget is honest, caring, professional, and hardworking. She strives every day to give students what they need emotionally, physically, and educationally. Not only does she excel as a teacher, but she also engages positively with Ortiz parents and staff alike. Also from Ortiz, we have the Empower Others Foundation and Miss Jing Mercedes Redfern. Jing has a special place in her heart for the students at Ortiz. She's volunteered her time and funding for the school since it opened. The Ortiz staff and students appreciate Jing for her participation and contributions during their celebrations, fundraisers, awards, legacy projects, classroom supplies, and so much more. From Pleasant Valley Elementary School, we honor Shelley Masterson. Shelley has been a constant at Pleasant Valley Elementary for 24 years. Initially as a volunteer, then as a special education instructional para, before retiring in 2012 and not getting very far away from us. She continues to bring her professionalism, creativity, and warmth to the Pleasant Valley community as a substitute teacher, and we appreciate her efforts. From their next door neighbors at Pleasant Valley Middle School, we honor Mary Honick, ESL teacher. Mary coordinated state testing at Pleasant Valley Middle School for 408 students. She spent many hours organizing students into small groups, working to limit disruptions to the normal day. The atmosphere was conducive for the high-stakes tests that students experienced in the spring, and their success is a direct reflection on her organizational efforts. Also from Pleasant Valley is Mr. Jim Palmer, art teacher. This man's creative work is awesome. Jim was nominated for his continual effort in school beautification. He is generous with his time and energy and inspires staff members to participate as well. He led the staff to create a mural of the evolution of Wooshock, which is absolutely phenomenal, and if you ever make it to Pleasant Valley Middle School, ask them to show you this mural. It is very cool. He did this to encourage college attendance among students and create that level of awareness, and it's magnificent. Also from Pleasant Valley Middle School is Miss Patty Williams, paraprofessional. Patty is always willing to help students and teachers alike. She works hard to ensure their students are getting what they need, as well as spending time creating bulletin boards that encourage academic performance. She is kind and helpful and very much appreciated by her colleagues at Pleasant Valley Middle School. From Riverside Leadership Magnet Elementary, we honor Carol Kilbane, first grade teacher. Carol spends hours of her own time making learning fun and meaningful for Riverside students. One parent commented that her daughter is eager to go to school and comes home every day with something new and exciting to share. Carol inspires her to pursue her dream of becoming a teacher. Carol, thank you for loving your job and for loving your students at Riverside. Also at Riverside, we honor Kathleen Setzer, fourth grade teacher. Kathleen strives for excellence for her students in and out of the classroom. She advocates for all of them and works hard to meet the needs of each student. She openly and honestly collaborates with staff, students, and parents to ensure success. Riverside is a better place because of Kathleen. From right here at Stuckey Middle School, we recognize Beth Nimmo, sixth grade math teacher. A parent suggested that the reason for her daughter's success is her teacher, Beth Nimmo. She really loves her teacher, enjoys math, and loves learning. The evidence is in her daughter's grades, assessment tests, attitude, and love for math. To be honored by a parent with a good apple is quite an accomplishment, and Beth, Stuckey Middle School appreciates you. Also from Stuckey, we celebrate Claire Overstake, sixth grade science teacher. Claire's teaching and encouragement are awesome, but one parent says what comes from beyond the classroom is even more impressive. From encouraging healthy attitudes about weight loss and nutrition to keeping a spare pair of reading glasses in her desk, Claire has watched out for this young student and been a good mentor for her. From Woodland Health and Wellness Magnet Elementary, we honor Cynthia Ponick. Cynthia is the new art teacher at Woodland. Her love and passion for art is an inspiration to all who she works with. She brings out the artistic talents in her students and gives of her time to display their work. She also teaches healthy cooking to Woodland students. She is one with many talents, and she puts them to work to benefit Woodland kids. Last, but certainly not least, we honor Shannon Russell, ESL teacher at Woodland. Shannon is a valued leader at Woodland. Every day, she leads the morning routine. With enthusiasm and fun, she leads everyone in the flag salute and the school credo, all while managing the entire student body. When funds were cut, she found a way to organize and continue after-school tutoring. Our District 6 honorees show through their resourcefulness and their commitment to our students that they won't let anything get in their way from helping our students be successful. We thank you, and we thank all of you for coming tonight.